Hello, hello. What's going on, dude?
What's going on, bro?
Not much, not much. I sent you a message to call my main number. How does it sound on your end?
It sounds all right.
All right.
You sound a little echoey, but it's all right.
All right, yeah, I was having some technical difficulty. So, welcome, Mr. Wolfinger. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Hey, we're doing good. We're doing good. Were you listening so far? You
No,
can
I
bullshit me and say
I haven't been listening. I just walked to the door.
All right, so yeah, we're talking about some of the videos you made. How some of it is, or most of it's funny fucking shit and commonsensical. First thing I got to ask you, the very first video I saw of yours was you, and I got to say, being a dick, eating a slice of pizza. You remember that video? You remember making that one? You motherfucker, because you know I'm here in Florida. But what I got to say is, do you even chew your fucking food, dude? Holy shit.
Dude, I'm fat, bro. Fat people don't chew. We swallow the fucking shit. We don't chew our food. We just swallow the shit whole.
I'm 375 pounds. I mean, I chew. Kind of.
I'm 375 pounds.
So am I.
Yeah, I'm 6'5", 375 pounds. I just inhale the food.
Yep. But that was the very first fucking video I saw. Was you eating that slice of pizza, and then I had to go, and then it turns out like 2 videos before that you made fucking goddamn egg sandwich. That's the killer.
Yeah, you like the egg?
Damn. That's
yeah.
Dude. That's the killer, man. I miss that.
Well, listen to me. That's for some reason, like the rest of the country can't catch on. It's a simple recipe. It's called egg, bacon, and cheese on a roll. Like, why can't they get that?
No,
everywhere I travel outside the state, like I ask for it, and everybody just stares at you like,
No shit. And
like bacon, egg, and cheese.
And the places that do have something like that, it's just not even close to the same. Like, not even fucking in the same ballpark.
No, nothing. It's like shit bread, or just like shit bacon. I don't know. I can't get it. You know.
The closest thing I've been able to get is going to Publix, because we got Publix down. You've been to the area. You know, going to Publix, getting rolls, coming home, and making it myself. But the bread's just not the same, and the bread is what it's all about.
It is. You need the poppy seed rolls.
Yep, and they just don't make it. Actually, I had pizza tonight that wasn't bad. Apparently, they bring the water down from New York, which is probably bullshit, but it wasn't bad pizza.
It is bullshit. I think I know the place you're talking about. What it is they filter it, and they have it exactly. They test it exactly to be the same as New York.
Yeah, it's what the hell was it? Sam and Eddie's, or Eddie and Sam's, right downtown Tampa.
Where is it?
I know where you're talking about.
It's right in downtown Tampa on Twig Street, like in fucking downtown.
No, I'm thinking of another place that claims they bring the water down. It's in further by like Ocala area.
Oh, further up north. Yeah, there is a place. There is a place up near Orlando. I've had some of their pizza, and that's there's actually pretty legit. Sauce is really good, but it's not the fucking same.
Well, the pizza business, I'll be honest with you, is starting to lose it here. There's only a few places that make good pizza here now. Most of the pizza, I'll be honest with you, most of the places, they get lazy. They have like illegals in there making it, and it's like, yo, where's like the old Italian dudes making this shit? Like, they don't even do it anymore. It's like, nah, I'm just gonna shove somebody in there for like $50 a day, and he's gonna make it. It's like, it's shit. You got to find like the real deal places, which there are few and far between now.
Yep. So I grew up in that area.
I don't know.
I grew up in that area, so I know. Well, where's your spot up there? What's your pizza place?
My pizza place, I like Park Pizza, New Park Pizza in Howard Beach. Down here, there's a couple places, but I don't know, they're just not the same anymore. I like Old Town Pizzeria on Old Town Road. He's all right. Okay. But there's like that's it. Like the rest of them are they hit or miss. Like I go in there, I'm like not the way it used to be, man. It's starting to die out here too, and it's getting under my skin.
Yeah, the place I used to go, which I think is still open. I know it closed, then it reopened. The same family reopened it in the same spot as Vito's Pizza over on 112 right at Pine Road, where Handy Pantry is.
Never been there.
All right, yeah, their stuff's good. And we were going there for when we were kids, and the owner his name was Vito, and his daughter Susan used to work there, and we all used to fight to go who's going to pick up the pizza, because back then, this is back in the 80s, Susan, blonde hair, big fake tits, so we all were fighting to go to look at Susan pick up pizza. And I've run into her before I moved down, and she's older, but she still looks good.
I'm sure she does.
So back on
sure
track. What was that?
No, go ahead. What were you going to say, man?
Oh, I was gonna go back to your videos, but what were you gonna say about the broad?
No, that was it. That was it. The videos. Which one? There's so many of them, man. I make them just out of the freaking spur of the moment, just tossing around.
Well, that's what I was gonna.
But actually, the one I made today, the one I made today was actually a legit argument. It was about somebody blaming millennials. And I had an argument. I said, listen, man, you can't blame millennials for everything. What you see walking in the street there are coddled millennials, man. I know millennials that are breaking their ass every day. I even said they whoop your ass, and he's looking at me like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, listen to me, man. You can't. It's like blaming all cops for bad cops. It's the same thing. You're blaming all millennials for a couple of fucking puffalums that are walking in the street that need cuddle zones. You can't blame all millennials for that shit.
And I watched the video, and you're spot on with saying that it's the parents' fault. The parents are the ones that turned into pussies, and they made the kids even bigger pussies. But it's not all the kids.
That's very true. I mean, it's the parents. They're afraid to.
Right? Yeah. No.
Kids.
I know millennials that get down to business, man. They get up in the morning, they break their ass, they bust in their ass. You got two, husband and wife teams that are fucking working around the clock. You got. Millennials that put themselves through school. I know millennials that work. They're fighters. That's why I said you can't blame that whole generation. You got to blame the parents that raised the ones that are being the ones you see that where a balloon hits them in the face and they wail down on the ground and cry. Or their biggest stress is their president didn't get elected and they start crying. I can't do my schoolwork. Yeah. That's the parents' fault. That's right there, 150%.
Absolutely.
And you're right. And you're right. There are a lot of millennials out there that are busting their asses and are doing the right thing. But the problem is, you and I are fairly close in age. I think you're a little bit older than I am. I'm a little bit older than my co-host Andy. It's just fewer numbers of people with that old style work ethic. The number is diminishing.
Yes. I will say that the numbers are much different from this generation to that generation. Yes, but again, whose fault is it? You got to look at how my generation for raising those. Like I know a couple of friends that they jump whenever their kids say jump, they jump, and I look at them like, "What are you doing? Crack him on his ass."
Yeah, and everybody looks at me funny when my kid says jump, and I tell him to go fuck himself. Like I'm a fucking terrible person,
Yeah. And it's
my son, believe me, the kids try pulling it like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it. No, you're not. You want to see something funny, and then they're like, no. I'm like, all right, then. But there's parents that literally put their kids in bubble wrap. They literally wrap them in bubble wrap.
Pete,
and you just create a monster.
Me and Andy coach football down here, at the youth level. And you want to talk about people putting their kids in fucking bubble wrap. Holy sweet Jesus. I'm not going to get into any specifics because I still coach with a team, but man, it's scary. And everybody gets a participation trophy.
Oh, yeah. And that participation trophy is what it's all about. And we remind them all the time, hey, once you get in high school, you can kiss that participation trophy goodbye because you don't even get to participate at that level. It's what they need. It's not about what you want.
Yep, and I was happy this year. We actually had parents that were complaining that we were giving the kids trophies.
Oh, yeah. And
which is people are waking up to that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad when their own parents can tell that their kids suck.
So
hey, listen, you suck, and that's it. When we were younger, we told we sucked. I think I turned out all right.
You suck, you can't hack it, you go find something else to do, like soccer or baseball.
And we appreciate you trying, but hey, maybe this ain't your sport.
So, out of all the videos you made, which one would you say is your favorite? Which is the one you watch your own self and laugh your ass off?
I don't know. I think it's the ones that I make. Like, not the ones with me in it, the ones that I make, like, with the Bill Clinton, like, the guy called him a rapist, and I put the little emoji in there and shit.
That was
I crack
funny.
balls every time I see that. Like, I cut and edited that perfect, where, like, you see him like that shit. I crack up laughing, or what's the other one?
The one where the fly landed on Hillary's face.
The fly on Hillary's face. Yeah, dude. When I saw that, I was sitting here watching TV. I almost pissed myself. I was like, oh, my God, a fly landed on shit. I screamed and laughed. My wife was laughing so hard. She was choking.
That's
She was
funny.
like, stop it. I'm like, I can't help it. It's just abusive, but it's funny.
It's fucking hilarious.
I don't know.
Man.
Those are the ones that I like. I don't know. I mean, I like the ones with the prank call, like when they call me to telemarket me and shit. I beat the shit out of those people.
Yeah, I was going to put
every time they call, I hit the record button, so I record our conversation.
I was gonna play the IRS call. I ended up playing the one where you put the Bernie Sanders doll in your pants because that was fucking funny too. But I was gonna play the IRS call. I just couldn't get the sound right.
Did I ever tell you the story of why I did that video?
Nah, give it to me.
Oh, dude, you're gonna love this. The whole reason why I made that Bernie Sanders video. Now, I didn't hate Bernie Sanders. You know what I mean? I wasn't like a anti-Bernie Sanders guy. He had some good points. I mean, I was pro-Trump the whole way, but I didn't dislike Bernie. But the whole thing that got me with this Bernie Sanders video, I'm going to tell you, I was at my cousin's wedding, and she had a girlfriend there who had a boyfriend with her as a date. And, you know, we're going along. My brother's there. My other cousin's there. We're having a few. And I see this guy flipping out in the middle of the dance floor. He's bitching, he's moaning, he's staring at me. He's like, and all I hear is, he offends me.
Oh, Jesus.
What the fuck is he talking? I'm like, is he fucking talking about me? So my brother goes, I don't know. You want to smack the shit out of him? I'm like, no, you can't. We're at a fancy wedding. I'm like, relax. I'm like, I'll go over there. I'll see what's going on. So, like, the girls are all standing around, like, holding it back. Like, now I shit you not with this crap. I walk up to him like, oh, boss, what's the problem? Are you talking to me? He goes, yes, you offend me. You're not going to hit me, are you? But you offend me. I'm like, okay, how do I offend? I'm like, how the fuck do I offend you? Your videos on Facebook offend me. You're a very offensive person. Everything you do offends me. I just find you're just a barbarian. And I'm just looking at him. I'm like, yeah, all right, well, you're entitled to your opinion. It's cool. All right, whatever, man. You know, like my brother's like, oh, hit him. I'm like, oh, shut up. I'm like, you don't hit anybody. You're at a wedding, man. You know, he's entitled to his opinion, but he was carrying on. So I said, you know what? Look at this guy. He's fucking offended. So I go on his Facebook wall. I figure out who he is. And I see he's a big, huge Bernie Sanders supporter.
Okay.
So I started laughing. I'm like, oh. So now that I know he watches everything I do, I made the video the very, next day. I says, how do you like me now? After I shoved it down my pants and threw it over my shoulder.
That was fucking great.
That was pretty good.
You know he was running around his house fucking, or his basement apartment, spinning his head around.
Oh, you probably made a fucking melt.
Because you know he didn't expect you to take it that calm. He probably expected
I pushed the Bernie Sanders doll down by my crotch.
You should have fucking sold that shit on eBay. This is the Bernie Sanders doll that was next to Peter Wolfinger's dick.
He's just the way he carried on at the wedding was just enough for me to say, that's it. All right, now I'm gonna figure out what your weakness is, and I'm really gonna offend you.
That was fucking good. I really like that one, and that's why I played it. I mean, over the radio like this, you don't get as good of a visual, but just the sound effect you made with fucking burning down his pants was great.
Oh, talking like, it smells better than Hillary's vag.
My ass tonight smelling better than Hillary's vag. Jesus Christ, I'm farting up a shitstorm in here.
Oh my God!
Yo, did you see? What about the Jill Stein one that I redid the voiceover?
That one was fucking hilarious. Again, I would have played that one, but without the visual, it's kind of tough on a radio. But that was fucking good.
Yeah, Yeah, she gets under my skin, boy. and I'll tell you why she gets under my skin. She is taking advantage of the unintelligent. And what I mean by that is she's taking money from people, all these donations, millions and millions of dollars, for some recount that's not even going to make a shit difference.
Nope.
So are you going to refund that money?
Of course not.
Are you going to? No. She's putting it in her pocket. It's all a ploy. I know the whole game, and I'm sitting there watching this, and I actually feel bad for the people that are in the Democratic Party that are donating to her.
What I think
and
funny
I'm like,
is,
here's this when, she's standing in front of Trump Tower with her five and dime looking coat on, preaching up a song about democracy, and I'm like just stealing from these people, and it's like they're so stupid. They hand in the millions.
Hey man, P.T. Barnum said there's another one born every minute, man. You know that.
Yeah.
There is. It's just, that's sad to see, though. I hate watching it.
Yep.
I hate watching it.
So here's a good question for you. Why the fuck are you not doing stand-up?
You really want to know the truth, man?
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, man.
I haven't had the time. And right now, I got to, how can I say this? I got to keep a low profile, even though I do the videos and stuff online and this, that, and the other. I gotta stay low, and it takes a lot to get up on a stage too. Like I have a few friends that do stand-up comedy, and that takes balls, man. You're standing in front of a room full of people.
Oh yeah, I do.
And you know, it's not like I don't have the balls to do it. I can do it. I've just never done it, so I don't know if I'd be any good. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I got you.
I'm not one to like do skits or scripts. Like I do like just freelance shit.
Yeah, I got you. Free flowing.
Like whatever comes to my head, I talk about. Like, I don't like scripting shit. I can't, you know what I mean? I mean, I could do it, but it's just, I don't think it'd be as funny.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. But no, I get it with the low profile. I know you got a lot of personal stuff going on aside from, this. It's aside. I got you. But there's some big things that are going on right now here, and the old Wolfinger camp. It may come out public, it may not. We'll see what happens in the next few months. It's getting close to the wire now, so we'll see. Not something we need to talk about now. But,
yeah, it's pretty. How can I say it? Well, seeing that you cursed on it, it's pretty fucked up.
Oh, you can say whatever. You can say whatever the fuck you want.
Spill it.
Yeah, you can say whatever the fuck. Yeah. No, I'm saying you can use whatever language you want.
Yeah, use what you want.
But what I'd say to you is once all that other shit blows over and you have the time, give it a shot, because you never know. You could fucking kill, man. You know. You're funny.
I want to do it. I really do. I want to do it. But I got a couple of other issues that I want to take up first. I want to try to figure out is local politician shit. Like, I'm actually thinking about running for something local this year. I'm thinking about it. I'm actually entertaining the idea. We got a real bad drug problem here on Long Island, and it seems like nobody wants to do fucking anything about it.
I know. I know the heroin epidemic up there is real rough. And then they're pulling the shit with fucking heroin clinics upstate where you can go fucking shoot up with a nurse. You fucking
right.
That shit's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, and I think our state is really fucked up the way they handle it too.
That's why I left.
I really would like. I know. That's why a lot of people are leaving. They're so stupid. People leaving here faster than you blink an eye, and it's like you keep raising the taxes and you're not doing anything for them.
Well, you're old enough to remember the OBI. You know, the fucking guy that owned the OBI, Bob Matherson, man. Get out of New York before it's too late. That fucking guy was right on fucking almost 30 years ago. Yeah,
he was. Yeah, he was. Yes, he was.
Wow. But yeah, I mean, it's fucked up. Now, you know, you're friends with Steve and Ruth, right?
Yeah, I was hoping he won. I really was pushing for him, man.
I didn't even get a chance to take a look. How bad did he, how close was it? Or not even at all?
It wasn't. Me personally, I think that there was voter fraud, and I'll tell you why.
Because it was New York?
I went in, it was New York, and my stuff was completely erased. They didn't have any of my stuff on there, and they knew I backed him.
No shit.
So, so my wife was there as my witness. I went in, they couldn't find any of my stuff in any of the registries, and I voted in that place 1,000,000 times. So now all of a sudden my stuff's gone because I'm backing Steve. This is what pissed me off too. This is why I want to run for something local too, just to break balls now.
Yep.
I want to take the position away from one of these fucking con artists, because after what happened during this last election, right? They knew I was pumping Steve Ruth, all over the place, all over the internet. I was putting this stuff everywhere, so they knew this. So now all of a sudden, the first year I do this, you're fucking with him, and then now all of a sudden you erase my stuff.
Yeah.
Now I go to vote, I can't even vote. I can't even vote for Steve Ruth because my stuff's not there.
What the
It's
fuck?
just like you couldn't find my name anywhere in the system. I went to 3-4 different books. Then finally I had to fill out this paperwork and put it in a folder, which got ripped up.
Yep.
So it's like get the fuck out of here. And then I look at Steve Ruth, 1,000 people voted for him. That's bullshit. I saw the numbers on Channel 12, which is another scam.
Yeah.
And I said, that's bullshit, because he has more than enough followers in the area that walk down there, more than 1,000. There's no way just 1,000 went in. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I saw your video on News 12 the other day.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Fucking asshole.
Just how
Dude, constantly.
how shitty.
Constantly.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Constantly bashing Trump
Well,
all day long, every day. That's all they do.
And Andrew here is not familiar with. There's a reason that the town that he lives in, that I lived in, is the town of Brookhaven.
Yeah.
Which, what is it more popularly known as, Peter? Crookhaven.
Yeah.
Brookhaven. Yeah.
Brookhaven. It's been called that since as far back as I can remember.
Yeah. There's always stealing.
Yep.
Bunch of thieving fucks. But they even and the funny thing is I was promoting that we need a drag strip, right?
Oh, hell yeah, man.
So
Definitely.
I noticed that which we do, which it's a big thing. We need a drag strip here on Long Island. So I noticed on News 12 they were talking about, this land's being preserved, but some people feel they need a drag strip. Like, she couldn't wait to throw that out after the banned News 12 video. Because there's a couple of people from News 12 that are actually friends on my page.
Nice.
So they see this shit.
Well, hell yeah, Long Island needs a drag strip. I mean, it's one of those things where, and I saw your video on that. Actually, I can't remember if it was a video or whatchamacallit, just talking back and forth. But the last drag strip on Long Island closed. When did was it Bridgehampton was the last one?
Yeah, that was a long
fucking time ago. Before that, I think before that was Islip Speedway had a drag strip as part of the property.
Yeah, we need one.
Hell yeah,
we need one, man. The politicians are so stupid because you could tax all of this stuff.
Yep.
The amount of money you would get from the restaurants that would be nearby, from the hotels, people coming down, staying overnight. You go to New Jersey, the damn cars are lined up around the corner. They're making a killing, and you're giving all that money away. Same thing. You want to hear something even funnier with the casinos? Wait till you get a load of this. This is how stupid Long Island is, right? I'll give you an example. The highest taxes in the nation are on Long Island, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So they come up with a proposal to take an old Fortunoff building in Nassau, which is really high taxes, and say, hey, can we throw a casino in here, like a small little video casino, abandoned building, nobody's doing it. The town people go in there and say, no, we don't want this. We don't want it. No, no, no. They say, okay. Then they go somewhere in Medford. They try another place in Medford. The town people come and say, no, we don't want this. No, no, no. They go over to Islandia. They go into the Marriott. They had a little meeting, but not enough people showed up. They get their way. They put the casino in the Marriott on the bottom. Guess what they did for the town of Islandia?
What'd they do?
They cut everybody in the town of Islandia got their property taxes cut by 50% for allowing the casino there.
Holy shit! And you're talking about the Marriott that's right off the expressway, right? The one that's just on the north side of the expressway.
Yeah. So tell me now, all those people that didn't want the casino in Nassau, and all those people that didn't want the casino in Medford, are not punching themselves in their own crotch right now.
Oh yeah. Well, what people don't realize is here in Florida, A, property taxes are low. B, we don't have a state income tax because we have all these fucking tourist dollars coming in.
That's right.
If you tap into now the problem is with the political climate in New York, you're going to start getting those tourist dollars in, and it's just going to get squandered and fucking put in people's pockets. It's not going to go to anything fucking worthwhile, but people don't fucking realize. They just want not in my backyard is what they're just going to keep crying.
Yeah, they don't want that shit. They don't want to look out their window and see that shit.
No kidding. Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
so,
It's fucking stupid.
dude, run for something.
What
Rattle
does a
some
casino?
fucking...
What crime does a casino fucking bring in? I get a kick out of that. Like, dude, you look at Foxwoods or fucking Mohegan Sun up there. There's no crime in the area.
Well,
it's so fucking dumb. I hate when they say, "Oh, it brings crime." Crime.
It brings crime.
Prostitutes.
Go to fucking 7-Eleven, walk in, look at the fucking counter with all the goddamn lottery tickets sitting there. You know,
right.
That's the same shit.
There's
same
no
shit.
difference.
No.
There's no fucking difference.
Well, no, you know what the difference is? The states that's coming directly for, money's going directly to the state on that one.
Well, yeah.
You know,
right.
and the way, I mean, I know the way the state of New York is with lottery and with having a minimum amount in a bank account. Whoa. Shit. You still there, Peter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
My next caller was calling in. Let me see if I can fucking.
All right, listen. It's okay. I'll go fuck myself. It's all right.
All right. Well, you have fun. You just yell out my name. How about that, Peter? It was good talking to you, brother.
Fucking with you, man. You guys have a good night anyway. I'm going to bed. I got to get up early.
All right,
Hey,
sounds
have a
good,
good
bro.
night.
Have a good night, bro.
Yeah, I'll be on next time you want me on. Just let me know, man. I'll have any time. I'll come back.
You got it, brother.
Hey,
have a good
sounds
night.
good, man.
All right, you guys have a good night.
You too.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.